What's up, affiliates? So, in this particular video lesson, you're gonna learn on page SEO. Today, we are going to talk about the basic on page SEO, how you need to structure your page in a way so that like your pages perform well in SERPs and everything you will learn about. Okay, so like as you can see, SERP analysis, featured snippets is there, image pack, FAQ, how you can optimize for these factors, everything will be covered in this video. So this is maybe this will go a mega guide. So let's start. So let's search for a keyword. So in the previous video lessons we did lot of things. Best blade, okay, best hunting blades. It's loading. Little bit slow connection I am having. Let's open this article. You can see this is optimized for featured snippet. Oh, sorry, FAQ as well. So how you can optimize for FAQ, I will give you that lesson also, that thing also. But that's a second scenario, right? So let me show you how you can do same. So this is a guide. So let's see how they did the on-page SEO. First of all, your headline must be a H1 of the page. So okay, they blocked the right click over here. Okay, so how? Okay, just look at this. So H1 is over here. This is the H1. This is their H2. Then there these products are listed under H3 tag. Then H2 under they are having this guide. Then H3 again. Then H2. Then H2. So this is how they structured their page. So you have to maintain a key heading archery. You need to maintain like H1 and some subtopics under H2, then their subtopics under H3 and go on, right? So as you can see, Gear Hungry is a very popular website, looks a very good, recently updated. 18 May is not a far date from now, right? So let's go ahead and let me tell you how they are optimizing. So let's start from beginning, right? First of all, when it comes to user intent, user want to buy a, you can say, a hunting knife, and when user comes up over here, user will get this and they will instantly purchase from over here. So you do not need to go through the article. This is number one thing. They are fulfilling user intent within first scroll. Then they are having a good table of content that is available over here. Even I have seen this first time. I did not give too much attention to their site. So as you can see, a good table of content and every heading is properly optimized as well. So after that they are having a, you can say, the hook heading, the hook that will make you crazy about their website. Then they are also sending you to, you can say, Amazon using images, so you can also do that with the having a no follow tag. No follow is given and best choice makes it you to buy it. Okay, makes you to buy it. So it's not available because it's showing in my country, right? In our country, India. So 180. This is a pin code of New York. You can just apply it and see what the changes are. Now I am a member of United States. Okay, $85. So this is, then they are giving again they are referring to the to this by using a contextual link. Then they are also having a Kaba knife. Okay, all the knives of Kaba company, right? They are also having a specific review that they are doing. So internal linking is also a space over here. Or and you also need to maintain a good internal linking in your articles. The second one is same best value. Third one is looks decent, and they are also having a image. While people are having this, okay. Then the back knife, okay. Then they are also linking their articles, EDC knives, as you can see, Carabit lives. So they are making a topical relevant structure, as you can see. As I am able to see pocket knife, they are linking all the knife articles from our tactical knives. So they are making a proper internal linking structure so that they can rank well in SERPs. Okay. So this is a survival knife. So everything, like first of all, the thing that I noticed about Gear Hungry, first of all, they are fulfilling user intent in the first go. Then they are giving a lot of things to you. As you can see, they are having a proper internal linking, site structure, everything they are having. Now let's go over to their code, website code. So let me tell you how you can see the things. So this is a meta, okay? The meta for giving that, what that the social meta you can say. The Twitter card, everything they are inserting by there's I don't know which company they are company or which plugin they are using. Then they are using analytics code over here. Then they are also using Facebook Pixel maybe for retargeting purposes. Wow. Let's see if they are running a Facebook ads or not. Okay, they are not running Facebook ads. So now let's go over. Now let me show you what they are doing. This is a FAQ snippet. So how you can optimize for that? The matter that I showed in the earlier part of the video is this is the code that you can use. So I need to find the end of this code. Okay, actually that's not a program, right? This is the code. So this is the code that they are using to call the schema from here to here. Okay, so how you can generate it, just search on Google and say FAQ schema markup generator. Technicalseo.com. Matthew Dodd is also having Say George, I don't know the name, it's difficult to pronounce. Even Google is having their own tool, so preferred is Google. Just go there. Okay, they have given this snippet. That's not a tool. By the way, you can also use snippet, just edit this thing. But when you're having tool, why you need this? Let's open this technical SEO. I also opened this earlier. Taking some time. Okay, I want to generate. mm, let's say FAQ. Hi, hi. Add a question. Anything randomly. Just you can just place this code in your website and head tag, and that will work. You can also place it in the bottom of the body as well. That's on your own choice, right? So this is how they are optimizing this. So and we also seen that feature snippet is there. Let me click the back button. Wow. This is a feature snippet for optimizing. There are lots of kind of feature snippet. Table snippet is there, like a snippet, like info snippet. Lots of snippets are there. So what you can do for feature snippet is, I have seen that Google always pick feature snippet after the H2 of your page. Let me search, or if you want to go with that, what that is, that search snippet, the info snippet, this will go after your H2. If the keyword matches with feature snippet, your featured snippet will start displaying. Or what you can do, if you want this, you can just generate a table of content. That is also helpful for this. As you can see, this is all the things that are displayed over there. And you can do this thing. Then lots of table, if you are using table, that also go in feature snippets. So you can research about that, but these are the things that you need to do. Okay, so image pack is not in our control. So these are something that you can do. And the story in paragraph, as you can see, everyone may be having a story. Like Ear Angry did not have a story, they just display some facts. Let me open Gear Junkie. Now they are also displaying things. So this is nothing. There is an on-page SEO, just internal linking your post, adding relevant LSI keywords, adding LSI keywords. I know everyone in this course know what LSI are and how they can do with it. If LSI is nothing, that's data semantic indexing, hidden things on your way. So there, what do you mean hidden things? I don't know why they written hidden over here. So this is all that you need to do, creating an internal linking structure, and everything is over here, right? So this is the course. Just go there. Let me show you my site. This is paintballmind.com, right? Every one of you know about it. This is my site. Just do not need to do anything. As you can see, just go over here. I am having a proper internal linking story. This is H1 tag, then a story over here, then a H2 with a table of content. I need to maintain a bit distance, did not look good. So this is all that I did, and I'm also having a featured snippet as well. This is all like internal linking other article from another article. I'm also linking this. Let me show you. I just go over here. This article. This is one internal link to this. The check current price. As you can see, here is I am having an internal link back to this article. It's not about internal link your article according to relevancy, and I am working in a micro niche, so I am maintaining my relevancy. So that's all for this video. I hope you know what on page is and how you need to do. These are the some main characters of on page. And if you want to know about more about on page, then you can read this guide. Okay, on page SEO. This is all by Backlinko, a mega guide from where I also learned in my beginning of my journey, and they kept on updating this, and recently they launched their new theme. I really love that theme. So as you know, I told you basics, optimizing content, optimizing title and descriptions. You will learn this in next videos. Writing SEO content, optimizing for CTR. These are some ranking factor. You can just go through this guide, a mega guide on page SEO. Everything you will got answer. Maybe I am having a comment over here if you are able to see. No. Okay, that's all for this video. I hope you like this video. If you are having any queries regarding this video, just let me know by commenting below.